Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming to you to do another recap video. Today we are talking Married at First Sight Season 16 Episode 20. It's decision day for the Nashville couples and we're just going to get on right into it. So I've been procrastinating doing Married at First Sight after week 14 or whatever, week 14, 13 or whatever. They done extended this season to like we're at episode 20 right now, and we're at episode 20 right now. And yeah, Married at First Sight usually just has like 15, 16 episodes. So yeah, we're at episode 20 right now, and it's finally decision day. So the couple I'm going to start with first is Jasmine and Aries. So throughout the season, we've seen Jasmine and Aries. Aries was not attracted to Jasmine throughout the whole season, you know, and we know that he had messed around with some of Jasmine's friends prior to them getting married at first sight and everything. They had an okay season, but they just could not get it going. So decision day comes around. The last couple weeks, both of them shown a little vulnerability. The issue with Jasmine is that she doesn't speak up much, and Aries, his mind is like always in the gutter. So it's decision day, and you know, Aries said, you know, he liked being married, he liked waking up to somebody every day and all that jazz, whatever. And you know, same with Jasmine basically. But Jasmine was just like, you know what, my decision is, you know, the stuff that I value out of a marriage, I did not get in this marriage. So I'm getting a divorce. Aries said the same thing, I'm getting a divorce. So after they said they got divorced, Aries was just like mentioned that Jasmine doesn't like talking about like self-love and stuff. And like right after they said they got divorced, Aries said something like kind of disturbing. He was just like, you know, I thought marriage would be. He said something about sex, and he said something about how like, you know, like I wonder how like married sex would have felt or whatever, or you know, marriage sex is different from something else. I'm like, the first thing that comes out of his mouth after they say to get divorced is the one wondering about sex. So yeah, mine and together, and then commented on Jasmine's self-love. So I found that disturbing. So I predicted they would get divorced, and they got divorced. So Jasmine and Aries divorce. Next couple I want to talk is Nicole and Chris. So they were the power couple this season. You know, they had like no major fights. They're only like small like battle they're having right now is the fact that they are just trying to figure out where they're going to live after decision day. That's the only disagreements they have. Now, Chris's only doubts with Nicole is that Nicole is too hard on herself. She had mentioned a couple weeks ago that Chris didn't pick her, and he did pick her, basically. And like she's just wondering like, or what if he turns on me, or what if he does this and that, what if this is not daisies and roses. You know, Pastor Cal had mentioned, you know, they really had no conflict. So I wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You know, people say when you argue, you can see what you're really made of. Yeah, but you can't argue just for the sake of arguing, in my opinion. You know, Nicole and Chris are really good people, and I think like they're people that can handle arguments with no problem. So decision day rolls around. Both of them say yes. Both of them said they love each other and can't see themselves with anybody else besides them. So Nicole and Chris, they stayed married. So congratulations to them. Next couple is Gina and Clint. Now, Clint and Gina, they just could not get it together the whole season. They were not intimate. Like, Clint showed some good vulnerability. Clint was like, you know, he took care of like Gina's dog, and you know, like helped out at her salon and stuff, you know, throughout the season, and was there for her after her coworker had quit on her and stuff. He did everything he can. It's just, I don't think they were really attracted to each other. You know, like, you know, Jasmine and Aries, they weren't attracted to each other. And, like, I don't think Gina was really attracted to Clint and everything. So they just I could not see a spark. The only spark I saw was just them at the wedding day. That's the only time I seen a spark from them. They had no spark. Um, Clint said that this is his marriage is like at a 95%, and I'm like, oh well, that's good considering everything that's been going on and stuff, and that's higher than most like current married couples or whatever. So, but at the end of the day, both Gina and Clint decided they wanted to get divorced. And which is fine because they just, especially Gina, she did not seem fully interested. They both left on good terms. There's no like animosity, bad blood, or anything with them so far. They left on good terms. They said that this was the best like divorce decision they've seen in Married at First Sight history. So, Gina and Clint, they are divorced. Last couple, now this is the couple that I was kind of irritated about. We got Kirsten and Shaquille. So Kirsten and Shaquille, same thing. They were not attracted to each other. Kirsten didn't like a bald head and someone a year or two younger than her. Wah. But she grown to see the values in him, and it was she loved the fact that he would always come home with flowers and stuff. At times, like throughout their marriage, she felt like he wasn't listening to her and stuff, and he felt like she's just not like fully interested, basically, and all that. But they got it together. So I predicted that they would stay married. They would say yes on decision day, but probably by the reunion show they would get divorced. So, for some reason, I don't know why Lifetime decided to do this. This is something I would expect from TLC, but not Lifetime. We had only 4 couples because we all know Dominique and McKinney got divorced early in the season, and I'll get to McKinney in a minute. Lifetime decides, 4 couples, the whole season, the episode's only been an hour and a half, and then the last half hour for after party. This episode was 2 full hours long and still didn't finish. There was no excuse for that. We left off with Kirsten and Shaquille's decision. Kirsten had said yes, that she wants to stay married. But they left us after that. We didn't see Shaquille's answer. We have to wait till next week to find out what Shaquille's decision is, or whether they're going to stay married or divorced. That was the couple I wish that would have went first. They're the couple I wondered, like, it could go either way. And now we got to wait another week to find out what Kirsten and Shaquille's final decision is. We all know Kirsten said yes, but we're still waiting on Shaquille's decision. So next week, instead of heading to the reunion show, they're doing like these 3 episodes coming up, catching up with the couples after decision day. And looking at the previews, it looks like, I'm going to mention McKinney in the last couple of weeks, we've seen him hang out with Aries, and he had mentioned that he had a crush on Gina. He slid into her DMs and stuff, and he kind of wants to go out with Gina. And so now that he found out that Gina's divorced, he's going to be asking Gina out on a date and stuff to see where that goes. And that conniving dude. Also in the preview, we seen Clint kiss Dominique. So there's going to be a big this for the second time in Married at First Sight history. We're going to see a marriage swap. We're going to see Clint and Dominique, and McKinney and Gina. And it also shows that Clint went on other dates and stuff, but I wonder if that kiss was just a dare. I don't know. We'll see. But McKinney, he's been a little conniving the last couple of weeks. We seen him, and he's like just always talking about Gina and stuff. So I wonder what his motive is. So that was basically it, guys. So yeah, Jasmine and Aries divorced as I predicted. Nicole and Chris are staying married as everyone predicted. Gina and Clint divorced as I predicted, and we're still waiting on Kirsten and Shaquille. So yeah, I will recap next week's episode just because it was a continuation of this episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back on Sunday, Monday to do the tell-all for The Other Way, part 2 of the tell-all The Other Way. So be sure to watch that, guys. Thank you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all over the weekend.